Hello there, Gemini. This is your girl, Kelly Lunt, coming to bring you your December 2018 message. For those of you who are new to me, what I always do is I always channel a message from Spirit, from Source, from the angels for you, and then I follow it up with a Celtic cross just to get you all the nitty-gritty details. So without further ado, Gemini, this one's for you. So Gemini, here's what Spirit wants you to hear. Geminis, you don't have to go it alone. You don't have to do it alone. You don't have to go it alone. You don't have to do it alone. You don't need to, I just got to get through this and then I'll be worthy of it. If I hit this financial success, then I can have the lover. If I get the lover, then I'll feel secure enough to do the work, to start my life mission. You don't have to go it alone, and you don't have to necessarily hit one thing to get the next. Are there certain degrees out there where there's a succession of order of study? Yes. But we're talking about limiting beliefs in your head. You don't have to go it alone, and you don't have to, once I feel brave, then I could do it. When Kelly first started this, her first month of doing the videos, she was shaken. She was, oh my God, am I really going to make a tarot video while I live in the South? No way. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. No, maybe I'm not going to do it. Then she did it. And that's okay. It's okay if it's your first time doing something and you feel a little nervous. Come on, when a baby learns to walk for the first time, is it not a little wobbly? Is it not a little figuring out how to move? You don't have to do it alone, Geminis, and you can find success. And it's not a end-all, be-all. It's this is something that I'm now including into my life. I look forward to seeing how it gets incorporated into my life. That's our main wish for you. Whew, Gemini, that was kind of short and sweet. And hello to everyone who's catching this live. Hey, Kathy, hope you guys are doing well. I'll make a quick announcement for you guys. I have a upcoming workshop December 15th that I'm so excited about. It is a Ditch the Toxicity workshop. It's I know how hard it can be when you're going home for the holidays and you have like crazy Aunt Susie, or you have negative Nancy Aunt, or you have mean Uncle Rick, whatever nicknames you may have given them. I know how it can be when you're going home for the holidays and it just feels like there's that family member who's out to get you, that family member who just gets under your skin and boils your blood, the family member who's sabotaging you, or sometimes it's the coworker who sets you up for fail. Sometimes it's the boss who just seems like he's not on your team. I know what that feels like. And I have discovered 4 spiritual practices that I want to guide you through December 15th to help you change the internal shift, the internal energy shift, so that you're going to be able to go home when you see negative Aunt Nancy, you're going to be able to go, hey, how are you? And you'll be able to have a healthy relationship with her. That kind of powerful internal switch. If you're ready to let go of hating someone, or ready to let go of feeling hated by someone, whether it's a boss, a coworker, a lover, attracting the same toxic mother effer over and over, a family member, you got to be there December 15th. I link to it in the description. I'll link to it in the description below for my replay watchers. It's 3 full hours, $4.97 early bird. You'll get a replay of it. You'll get a high quality copy of the meditations afterwards. We're going to do meditation. We're going to do channeling. Everyone's going to get one-on-one hot seat coaching. We're going to do some psychology-based journaling. We are releasing the toxicity, and I'm so excited to bring this to you guys. I'm here, look forward to seeing who's there. Okay, so Gemini. Let us get to your Celtic cross. Oh, okay. So it looks like there's confusion in a love relationship. And love doesn't necessarily mean romantic partner. It could mean friendship. It could mean a close relationship at work. It very likely is a love relationship, but there's some confusion in it. And it has to go with, it's kind of like, should I end it? Is this a deal breaker for me? Should I look for a new job? Should I break up with this guy? Should I just not go home for the holidays? Because negative Aunt Nancy is so damn negative. It's not an end all be all. Listen to the general message. It's view it as you're just a little confused of how to proceed forward versus this is a sign it has to be over, because there is a different way to approach the situation, Scorpio. There's a different way to view it. There's a different way to present yourself. There's a different outcome. Instead of thinking it's either this or nothing, there's probably option B, option C, option D. View it more as a dialogue that's expanding and growing versus a monologue of no, it will either be this way or nothing. So allow yourself to be okay with the confusion. Instead of the confusion, focus on, I'm gaining clarity. I'd like to be a little more clear about all my options for how to move forward in this situation. I'd like more clarity of how to proceed forward. I'd love to discover all the different solutions to this current problem. I'd love to be aware of the different ways that this can be handled. If you switch your thinking to that way, that's when this confusion, the moon card, will clear up, and you'll be able to get back to enjoying whatever relationship, whether it be a coworker, love, your child, your mother, will be able to kind of clear up a bit. And it kind of looks like in your recent past, Gemini. Yeah, so a little start of this is like a short and sweet message, Gemini. This is a short and sweet message for you guys. In the recent past, you've gone through like an epiphany kind of moment, not a major one. It's not a major arcana card, but you've gone through a little bit of, oh, I see how I was making it harder than it had to be. A little bit more spiritual way of doing it, a little bit more of like an intuitive, a little bit like of an emotional wakening up. And it's knowing that like you've just started to realize that, oh, I think there are other ways this can get done. I think there are other solutions. So you've already kind of started your wakening up process. You've already kind of started having your epiphanies. You've already started seeing that there is a different way to do things. It looks like in the current moment, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, in your current moment, you got the Six of Ariel. So it is kind of like you're going to, if you're not seeing it yet, you'll soon start seeing it. I would give it like a week at max because it's the current position. It's the Six of Ariel. How do I fully explain this to you guys? It's kind of like the solution's going to come out of nowhere. The solution's going to be, wow, that is not all how I thought that would happen, but that's exciting. It's kind of like that business owner who's used to they sell blankets, but then 1 month they're like, well, no blankets are being sold. Makes sense. It's summer. It's super hot. I wonder how rent's going to get paid. And then someone comes in and goes, oh my God, I need 100 blankets for this trip I'm taking down to the North Pole, whichever pole is the cold one, Antarctica. I'm going to Iceland. I need some blankets. So you get, instead of getting 10 people buying a $10 blanket, you get one person buying 100 of them. So a solution's going to start appearing to you. And it looks like you're fully in the receptive mode to start hearing it. I'm not seeing any blocks or any of that kind of stuff. Yeah. Okay. Going into the future, you guys got the victory card. So Gemini, you got some good stuff coming your way. It's the victory card. It's the, whoa, I pulled it off. It's the, whoa, I did it. Whoa, it happened. In terms of your personal power this month, you got the Seven of Ariel. It's kind of your personal power is knowing that you've invested your time wisely. So maybe you were going to school and, I remember my college roommate, she went to UC Berkeley with me, and then she went to pharmacy school after that. I remember when she was in pharmacy school, she had a moment where she called me. She kind of like was crying a bit and like, I don't know if all this schooling was worth it. Look at all this debt I'm racking up. And I see my other friends who just went to work right away, and sure, they're only making 20 an hour. I want them to make way more, but like they already have a house. She's already married. She already has children. I just want to be happy. Was it all worth it? So like your power is knowing that like, yes, the work and energy and effort that you've put in was well worth it. Kind of keep going. Your personal power is I made a decision. I want to keep going. You made a good decision. Your personal power is knowing you made a good decision. Yeah, that's a really good one. Let me write that as the description. This is a short and sweet one, guys. I love it. In terms of outside influences, you got the Three of Michael. Okay, so there's still a little bit of release the past. There's a little bit of sorrow. The Three of Swords card. There's a little bit of sorrow, a little bit of pain that you kind of have to let go of a little bit. It's kind of like that lover that you've gotten over them 90%. Maybe just being willing to admit man, I'm bummed it didn't work out. I do kind of wish it would have worked out a little bit more. So there's Outside influences are a little bit of still releasing the past, still doing forgiveness. Maybe the last little bit of healing for you is forgiving yourself for what happened, forgiving yourself for dating someone who is a mean, grumpy, frumpy dumpy. If there's a little bit more to do around healing the past, but it's kind of like the tail end of it. So just know that that's a little bit there. In terms of your hopes or fears for this month, wow, look, you got the Queen of Raphael right here. This is like the Queen of Love, the Queen of, I've already got my financial needs met, so I can start thinking about love. I can start thinking about enhancement. It's kind of like you get enough money to buy a house. Now you're in a position where you have enough money to decorate it. So it's kind of like believing that it can be good. Your hopes or fears this month is believing that it can be good. So you can choose the fear route of it can't possibly be this good. And you could choose to suffer a little bit more. You could do the I'm going to allow it to be this good. This is great. I'm going to allow myself to enjoy this either as long as it lasts, or I'm going to allow this to become my new default reality. I'm going to enjoy it. In terms of the outcome for this month, yeah, so you've got a lot going on. You've got a lot of good it's like a mellow, peaceful time of your life right now. Like, whew, thank goodness it's a holiday. So I'm so glad you guys have this experience right now. You got some good personal, gentle, mellow growth coming up. Yeah. So the outcome though is knowing that like you do have a lot going on. You do have a lot of pots on the burner. Being okay with that. Don't take on, I would suggest not to take on any more. Because that's why if you got this followed as the outcome card from the hopes and fears card, can it really be this good? If you say, no, this is too good to be true, then you're going to call on more work and then you're going to have too much. You're going to get overwhelmed and not enjoy it. Or you can go, you know what? I'm going to allow this to be this good. I'm going to allow myself to enjoy this mental clarity, this space, this enjoyment. No, I can't take that on right now. I actually had a lady, this was maybe about a couple months ago, where I was just like, oh my God, let's do this joint venture. I do have a fun little giveaway coming up. And she just mentioned, hey, you know what? Like, I have 3 new projects coming up in 3 weeks. I don't know if I'll be able to fully dedicate myself to all 4. Can we postpone it a bit? That's got to be you. That's got to be you this month. That's got to be willing to, you're either going to choose to take on the extra project, which is going to throw you into overwhelm and unenjoyment, or you're going to choose to go, nope, I'm going to allow life to be this good and I'm going to enjoy this month. Power's up to you, my dears, my dear Geminis. That was super short. So Kathy, thanks for all your comments. You're wonderful, Kelly. I get so much helpful information on your channel for my own life. You give a wonderful, Kathy, Kathy, thank you for the nice words. I'm so glad it helps. And if you guys do want to be part of the workshop, I will link to it afterwards. I look forward to seeing you guys there. I'm going to skedaddle on and make the rest of the signs, finishing up tomorrow and Monday for all of the signs. I love you guys. Bye.